Welcome, everyone. This is the 10K Yuj Manifestation Beyond Call. So we're here today to be happy. What does that really mean, to be happy? Well, it's something that is integrated into every part and facet of your life. So it affects your mind, your mood, and also the cells and muscles inside of your body. So you want everything to be working in harmony when encountering different situations in life. Everyone encounters things in life they see as challenges or setbacks or obstacles, but how are you changing your perception to this? Again, we thank you for being here. Enjoy the show. It's going to be a good transformation and just an understanding that in the moment you're able to shift.
Guys, just an update. Next week we got Master Shane coming on speaking. Everybody will get that topic. Today is needed. It's very important because, you know, if you ever have conversations with people, sometimes they can't see where they are because they're so stuck in this repetitive habit. When I get this, I want this, I want that. But in reality, why can't you have happiness now? Right? And what are the rules for you to identify that you're sabotaging yourself? Well, do you have honest friends that will literally sit with you and say, well, why don't you change your approach? You know, I learned this a long time ago. And my one mentor turned around and said to me, I want you to look at your hand. And I want you to name 5 people that make more money than you, that are your friends. And I looked, and he said, it's not about that you have a friend that you make more money than, but if you're around people and you make more money than them, and there's not one that makes more money than you, how are you ever going to hold up? You going to support the team constantly and be drained? And at that time, I didn't understand it. And then he said, how many of them own their own business? Not one of them owned a business. How many of them make more than this an hour? Not one of them made more than that an hour. He said, now what is the story that they're telling you every time they talk to you? They're just listing problems. I had this, I had that, I have this, I have that. After a while, you drain yourself just listening to that. So, then he said to me, are you happy with what you're doing. Said, I love what I'm doing. Doesn't even feel like I'm working. And he said, that's a great thing. Don't look at the money. The money will just come. But change everything around you. And when I started to do that, I started to see all these people just fade away because I wasn't listening to their issues anymore. They couldn't dump it on me. How many times you as an individual blame? Now, this isn't to make you feel bad. Do you have blame inside you? Are you complaining about someone else? One of the biggest things is why you complain about your job. If you don't like it, what do? Imagine if life was so simple. Someone said, well, I don't like my job. Someone said, well, go out and get a new one. What's the power that anybody has to come at you and tell you? So you got to understand that there's a lot of habits that we have as individuals, right? So when you're totally happy, your health is a lot better. It's measured. Doesn't mean you're not going to get sick, but you live differently. Any of you ever meet someone that knew it all, but then when you look at their life, it's a mess? They know everything. Theology, history, this, that, the other thing, and then they can't fix their life. But then they'll argue with other people. Leave them alone. Let them be. Let them grow. You can't allow them to talk nonsense to you, but at the end of the day, if that's what they believe, then that's what they believe. How are they going to change? So, when you look at your life, you have to understand that happiness is a state. Do you choose to be happy or you choose to be sad? Which one do you choose? Everybody tells you that they choose happiness. Oh, I want to be happy. I don't want to fight. I don't want this. But they're so programmed. One word, they snap. Does that mean they're a bad person? No. But happiness, why isn't it here right now on the line? If someone says that there's no happiness, they're not feeling well, then well, that's according to you. So, how do you shift? Well, right now, make sure you're not driving. Make sure that you're able to focus. We're not your doctors. We're not your psychologists. We're just friendly people. And I want you to sit up. And I want you to acknowledge that you're here. Most of you are worrying about the past or the future or this thing called money. And then when you get it, you act all sorts of ways that make you go nuts. You need more and more and more and more, or maybe some of you have enough. Maybe some of you don't. But to sustain it, it's a service. What are you giving? What are you giving back? So sit up and ask yourself, how do I judge myself? How do I judge myself? Now, if you start thinking negative, don't pay attention to that. Just ask that. You can say it out loud. How do I judge myself? But pay attention to the middle of your body. Stay focused. Breathe. Make sure you're breathing in and you're breathing out. Don't control the breath right now. What's going on? Are you getting nervous? Are you thinking about your past? Are you thinking about your future? If you're happy, why am I happy? Don't answer it. Just, why am I happy? Now, do I need something from the outside to make me happy? No. Just be quiet. We're going to be quiet for a couple seconds. But make sure you're breathing in and out, middle part of your body, middle line. In and out your nose. What's going on right now? There's nothing wrong with anything. How are you feeling? If you're feeling real happy, well, that's nice. If you're feeling real sad, well, okay. What's the neutral part of that? What's that 0 level to get down to? Because if you get too happy, somehow you're going to get depressed, right? Somewhere with something. If you're depressed one day, you're going to be happy, right? But now, say hello. Just say hello to yourself.
Hello. So if you're not already, then show your body a little love, and that will penetrate into the atmosphere and get a smile on the face. Just a small smile. Doesn't have to be anything too bright or big like the soul, but just something that puts the cells at peace, and it's your own inward love. So beyond a word, beyond a success or a failure or a win or a loss, just take the lesson. And just whatever message that has for you, you're able to be beyond the happiness where it's just pure joy, a natural state of your being. be in the space and just continue to breathe and know that you're breathing in when you breathe in, and then know you're breathing out when you breathe out. And whatever it is you have to face, it's there, but the smile inward is just going to let you observe and move on. Change the perspective, change the vibration, the frequency, and bring it to a neutral place. Keep focusing on the middle line.
Breathing. Just breathe in and out. If you got a complaint, what does it do? Nothing. It's just that you vent. If you're trying to control and trying to let people see that you're this type of person or that type of person, and I have to do and this and that, and I have to show others, well, doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. But if you're in an illusion or a delusion that you are not right, then how do you save yourself? How do you save yourself? Well, I did a lot of mentoring over the years. And if you're a healer or a worker or anything else, this is a big thing you hear. Well, I tried that. That doesn't work for me. Oh, really? Did you ever try it with me? No, I already tried it. I already studied it. Really? Okay. What does that tell you? So you got to identify that something you're trying to accomplish. You got the internet now. Look it up. Did anybody else do it? There's children right now, 10 years old, 12 years old, making millions of dollars on YouTube. If you're not happy with your job, look for a new career. If you're going to complain about it, what does that do? Then don't. Wherever you are in life, it's about bringing in that joy and happiness. Like, what do you really need? What do you really need? We entertain ourselves with so much stuff that we just download a bunch of other emotions. So, let's get into another exercise. I just want you to repeat in your mind, happy, 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 happy. Now, I am happy, I am happy, I am happy. Happy, 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 happy. I am happy. Now smile. Now, I want you to try something. I want you to think I am happy, but I want you to say I am sad. Say I am sad, but think I'm happy. Erase it. I am sad, but I am happy. Don't say, but I am happy. Just when you say I am sad, think I am happy. What happens to that thought? Now, I have no problems or issues. Now, think, I have problems and issues, but think, I have no problems and issues. Your brain gets cross-wired there. Believe it. So if you're feeling sad, are there tricks for you to feel glad? And is it a habit? It's okay to be sad. But at the end of the day, don't you have to get out of it? Huh? So, when was the last time you really laughed? Really, laughed real hard. Down to the gut. When was the last time? What did it feel like? I want you to close your eyes and think of a moment right now, breathing in and out, that you could not stop laughing. Keep thinking of it. Smile. Think of that. You could not stop laughing. You were just laughing. You couldn't stop. Think of it. Now close your eyes. Breathe it in. Think of it. Breathe in through your third eye, your forehead there. Breathe in. Think of it. You couldn't stop laughing. Most funniest thing that you ever heard, you were laughing. Think of it. Keep thinking of it. Breathe it in. Bring it all the way down behind the belly button. Think of a white light. And it's going clockwise and it's spinning. Spinning. Faster and faster with laughter. Faster, faster, getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And now it's going smaller but clockwise. It's spinning fast. Keep thinking it. It's just laughter. It's going into behind your belly button, into the dantian. It's going in. It's going in. It's fading. It's fading. It's fading. It's fading. It's gone inside of you. Now take a deep inhale 3 times. Hold. Breathe out. Now breathe in again. Hold. Now. Again. Now we're going to be quiet. Do nothing. Just breathe. Be in that moment. Now, all the masters that are on the phone, all the healers, everything, and everybody else that ever joins this phone, plus the regular practitioners, the newcomers, I want you all to just smile. All the healers, all the masters, the practitioners, I want you to think of heaven on earth right now. You know what we're speaking about. I want you to smile. That light, let it shine. Let it reach out. Doesn't matter what religion anybody is. Doesn't matter what's their political. Doesn't matter if they're rich, they're poor. Just bring that smile out. Let's light up this planet. Light it up. Everyone right now that needs something, everyone right now that's going through something, doesn't matter. Smile. Smile to the earth. Think of the earth. Think of it spinning. Think of you in space. And you're standing on top of the earth. And all the colors of the universe are flowing through your crown, down through the feet. And you got this light beaming out your heart and opening through your hands and your third eye, and you're breathing in. Oh, and it's lovely. You're feeling it. Shine it to the earth. Shine it. Bringing in that energy, God, universe, whatever you want to call it. Just breathe it in. Let it flow. Light this earth up.
Be in the space. You're floating in space on earth, grounded. You are a beacon of light, all light shining bright, shining white. So just smile. And as you get into this space, just laugh to yourself, bringing past, present, future all into the one, happy in the moment, joy. And like someone told you a funny joke and whispered it in your ear, and until that gets to a laugh, that fills the space.
Behind you are all the masters, all the ascended masters, the angels, the saints, the animals. Everything's there. They're all with you. And this color's beaming down you. Unbelievable. And it's flowing and it's cleaning out all the toxins inside you. And it's going and it's generating through the earth, and it's giving. It's giving. Breathe that. Sweep city to city. Country to country, around the globe and all the waters. Heaven on earth. Be still and just breathe and smile. Allow the universe to work. There's nothing for you to do here. Just breathe. Peel yourself like an onion layer by layer. Let it go. Doesn't matter what anybody said. Doesn't matter how anybody acted. It's your turn to be free. Free yourself right now. Feel free. Go blank. Just get into that space. There's nothing wrong here. You did nothing wrong right there. No one's here to put you down. Let it grow. If you need to forgive yourself or forgive others, forgive them now. You need to love yourself more or others, love yourself more. Give thanks. Now say, I'm sorry. If you say you don't like someone, or you dislike this, or you can't stand this, and you're arguing, let go of that. It's going to cause you pain someplace else. I'm sorry. Doesn't matter if you were right, you were wrong. It's about letting go. Bring yourself to 0 level. Bring yourself to 0 level. To infinity. Nothing else to do. Nothing else to do. Breathe. Surrender. Why are you holding on to anything? Let it go.
Feel the heart growing and understand without really knowing, because it's just the innate part of what has happened already happened. It doesn't matter what's going to happen, but life happens. So smile and be grateful for life and allow this to send out. Be charismatic to the self. Whatever you need to say to the deepest part of you, allow yourself to be true to yourself. Meet yourself. See you for everything, past the illusion, beyond anyone that may say they're your enemy. You might think you have enemies, but everyone is just a relation in this life to love and grow. Let it go. That's all you can do.
Revenge gets you nowhere. Let it go. Surrender. Let it go. Forgive. Heal. Coming back to yourself. Breathing in behind your belly button. Breathing in that light. Feeling all centers that only good can get in, bringing it down, each center, going down now into the belly button behind it, light spinning, faster and faster, getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And becoming this elixir that goes into your cells on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, just pouring out throughout your whole body. Coming back to yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Coming back to your room, coming back to your body. Acknowledging you are here. Acknowledging you are one. Very slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, touch your face, rub your ears. And understand one thing, guys. It's not just about you. It's about us.
It has to be about unity, about the expression that always matters. It doesn't matter who it is, but knowing to let it go in the next moment, no matter what it is as well. It's just a memory. You got to take it back to zero level. No one's perfect, but you have the ability to create what you want with your body, with the mind, and make it work in a way that projects peace and goodness. And of course, what you want in life is to live a happy, healthy, wealthy, moment to moment, not just a life or a day, but you're living right now. And you can make the choice.
Be mindful. Stop telling yourself you need to go on a diet if you do. Stop telling yourself you need to gain weight. There's a lot of things that people make flaws over. One of our biggest things is a lot of our students, after a while, you start to look at them, and I would tell all the women, even the men, you're going to get prettier. You're not going to need makeup. People look at you like you're crazy. The sun, your laughter, your meditation, your eyes start to glow. It's about that joy. You're awake. Awakened from the slumber of an illusion. Doesn't mean you're the greatest person in the world. But get out of all these things that people are worried about just to worry. Stop getting involved in conversations that make no sense. No sense. Be you. And if you have friends that don't accept you for you, get new ones. Get a group. Doesn't matter if you have an education, you don't have an education. That's it. This type of work, you learn about you. You start to grow. We love you. Unconditional. Doesn't matter what anybody says about us, our practitioners. It matters about what we give, how we act, and what we do because it's needed in life.
And it's no doubt that life is filled with people and emotions and places and vibrations. But if we just look at things a different way, and instead of an obstacle or a task, it's more of a game. And a game should be fun, but a game also should be let go after there's a winner, there's a loser. It's total, is this a habit that's happening? Or is this something that's going to move me forward? But ultimately, everything is going to move you forward because everything does happen for a reason. So you do just have to be grateful, and you have to go through it with a smile.
And remember, guys, the electric just went out here out of nowhere.
We watched everything slowly.
We watched everything slowly go down.
Except for the phone.
Except for the phone line. Remember, guys, may the peace of light be with you. Always. Take care.
Always shine on. We love you. Good night.